Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Let's work it out. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? How are you? Everybody out in Facebook land, YouTube land, IG land, all you guys. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. New format, as you can say, it's new year, new me. No, it's a new year, new day. We always gonna keep this thing working out. How are you guys this morning? We always start off with appreciation. This is the first broadcast of 2022 for me. I'm excited. How about you guys? How about you guys? Jump on, jump on, jump on. I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's happening? Good morning. I'm excited. I was off last week and ready to rock and roll. Good morning. We're going to talk about, getting ready for what we're going to do this year. I don't get into the resolution type of thing because I'm always changing, pivoting, assessing what I need to do and moving forward. So this year, I just want to encourage you on how we can be the best we can be in what we do, what we want to do. And so that has to do with rest. That has to do with eating healthy. That has to do with knowing what you want and deciding to go get it, and knowing what you want and not being afraid to go get it too, because we kind of talk ourselves out of it. So as I let people get on, jumping on, I know that we have a lot of things that people are trying to do today. Everybody's getting back to work. Everybody's doing it. So look, let's get this thing going. The affirmation for today, as I always say, I love this affirmation. It says, today is a day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracles shall follow miracles, and wonders shall never cease. I love this affirmation because it literally starts off the day. It says already that the day is going to be a perfect day, and that I give thanks for this day. I love that I can say that I want to feel good today. I want to be inspired today. I want to follow my intuition today. I want to be energetic. I want to be prosperous today, in prosperity, in peace, and prosperity in finances too. I want to move in a way that is inspiring to not only to myself, but anyone around me. I want to be able to go with that. I want to be enthusiastic about life today. That's what I want. And so when I look at this affirmation, when I read this affirmation, I love it. I give thanks for this day because I can change the game this day. I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm not thinking about yesterday. I'm talking about in this moment, this day, I can change the game. What about you? Come on, comment. Let me see how you do. Let me know. It's a new format, so I got to just put your comments up. Let me know who it is, and I'll go from there. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's start the day off. It's the wake up moment with me. How was your holidays? How'd you move through it? Are you ready for today? If you're not, I hope this broadcast gets you ready. We talked about, as I opened up this, I said that one of the things that we can have all the goals, resolutions that we want, but if we're not taking care of ourselves, our body, our minds, everything, it's almost for naught. And sometimes our goals will challenge what we're trying to do, meaning that if you want something and you are afraid of it, and when I say afraid, means you doubt it, you not quite sure how to get it, and you start talking yourself out of it, then that's a mental preparation. And that's what I do. And some of the things is that we clear up a lot of the fears. We clear up and we talk about a lot of the doubts. We talk about how to get to where we want to go, and not just talk about it. We become it. We are about it. So here at ShayShift, we trying to move and groove. I'm not trying to just get on here and just talk to you every day. I am most definitely will talk, but I am about, let's get things changed. Let's change our lives and let's create our lives. Let's create the lives that we desire. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Some of you guys are getting, well, I'm too old. No, you're not. You're not too old for anything. You're not too old to start something new. You are not. You are not too old to start reaching for those things that make you absolutely not happy. Joy-filled and fulfilled. Joy-filled and fulfilled. How do we do that? First of all, we got to know what you want. Ask yourself right now, what do you want? What do you want in your relationships? What do you want in your finances? And we can restructure at any point. Remember, you can. What do you want in your spirituality? What do you want? What do you want in your physical body and your health? What do you want? What does it look like? That's number one. Ask yourself, what do you want? And we're not doing resolutions here. We are talking about life change, creating the lives that we desire. We're not doing resolutions here. We can say that. I don't mind. But we talk about life change. We talk about doing things differently. We're talking about it now. And so when we ask what we want, do you believe that you can have it? Maybe it's a little struggle, but we can have affirmations and stuff all day. We can talk about those things. We can move forward. The second thing is really getting our bodies and minds prepared for what we desire and what we do. So many things, we are so patterned now to be a certain way. We're so used to eating a certain way. So we think that how we feel is this how we feel. But we go talk about changing that. This year is going to be a new year, not because of it's a new year. It's because you have ultimately decided to get definite about your prosperity. You have absolutely decided to get definite about your health. You have absolutely decided to get definite about finding those things and those people that inspire you and fulfill you. You are about to change. You're about to change the game. You are going to change the game. This is the time. Not because it's a new year, because this is just the time. It's just the time. Talk to me. Now, I have a new system. If you guys are talking to me, can't continue post. If you have comments, please post your comments. Please post your comments. Let me see if I can see this on here. Come on. We are ready. We setting the tone for this day. We setting the tone for this first Monday in 2022 like this. All right. So we talk about getting rest this year. I went to bed at 8:30 last night, guys. I'm dead serious. Of course, I get up early. I always get up early, but I went to bed at 8:30. So the rest part is going to be huge this year. And I'm not talking about just the first thing is asking, what do you want? The second thing is implementing. So I had to implement me. If I'm going to talk about rest this year, making sure I take care of myself in that manner, then I must go to bed. I must go to bed early. I get up way too early. I always have, but I would go to bed at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I went to bed at 8:30 last night. It does not sound sexy at all, but trust my health, my sleeping is that important to me. I understand how important it is. A lot of you guys are walking around grouchy right now because you didn't go to bed on time. And we don't realize the ramifications of that. So one is making sure that eating healthy. I am a trainer, but the eating healthy part is huge. Little things. So let me go back. A lot of you guys are setting up goals and dreams, but it's really goals and visions, but it's really our systems have to change. Our systems and processes have to change. I've been studying that. It's so we can set a goal of losing weight, but if our everyday systems, our everyday processes don't lend itself to losing the weight, like you don't work out, or you're not eating healthy and you're not getting enough sleep, then your systems don't support the goals. And therein is what we're talking. We're going to be open-minded in 2022. We're going to be open-minded, guys. Open-minded, which means that some of our systems that, I always used to eat that. I love that. We're going to change our systems that support the goals that we want, that support us living the life that we want, that supports us having energy and enthusiasm about some of the things that we want to do, because our eating doesn't support our losing weight or gaining weight, or trying to fit in the clothes that we want. That's it. It's stuff like that. So we're going to get it going today. Come on now, because I want to support you through this year. I want to encourage you through this year. I want to inspire you through this year. I want you to empower yourself through this year. And how do we become empowered? When we start seeing progress, when we make changes and we follow suit, we really, really feel good about ourselves. And this year, we're going to celebrate ourselves more. I think some of us began to do that last year. I know I learned how to do that a little bit more the last couple of years, to celebrate myself, even on the smallest of victories, even on the smallest. I'm like, if I stayed in a conversation and normally I would just shut down, but I stayed in the conversation because my desire was first to be to hear and to allow the person to be heard, then I'm like this. Yes, I'm in it. If I went to the gym, now the gym is not a difficult thing for me to do, but I changed up a process in the gym to fit something that I'm trying to do. Maybe it's more flexibility, even though I wanted to go lift weights, then I'm celebrating myself. Yes, yes, and yes. If I changed or tweaked my diet just for a little thing, maybe it's, okay, I'm gonna eat more grains or what have you, then or more green leafy vegetables at meals, then I celebrate myself. Guys, look, when I see a win, when I know I've been praying or meditating on a situation and I know I'm changing it, and I see something come through that I know that only supernatural, infinite, universe, intelligence kind of power kind of thing come through, then I'm celebrating that too. That's where we go. Too many times, again, I say this, I've been saying this, we are over criticized and under celebrated. So we're going to flip the script. So the first thing, again, what we talked about is, what do you want? The second thing is setting up systems that support what you want. We can talk about it all day, but we must start implementing. I can prepare all day. My thing is that I will over prepare. I'll be reading, not implementing. And so that's where we at. That's where we at. Okay. Let me see. Show up on Streamline. This is disabled. All right. So everybody got that? We good? Are we ready for the day? Are we ready? Meaning that are you ready to walk in with that king, queen, with that superstar energy, with that thermostat energy? The thermostat energy is that you set the tone for your day. You're saying what you want for the day. Are you ready? If you're not, then get ready before you walk up in that office, before you walk up in the thing, before you get out that car, before you talk to your kids, before you get ready. Let's get ready. We're going to do this thing, and we're not doing it on just sheer emotion. We're going to do it because we're changing our systems. We're going to do it because we're changing our system. We're going to say, for real, this year, I'm going to do this. And which means I'm going to have to be open to how I think differently, how I move differently. Yeah, I can't roll like that, go out every night if I'm going to do this. If I'm going to walk in boss energy, if I'm going to walk in entrepreneur energy, if I'm going to walk in multimillionaire energy, if I'm going to walk in a best-selling book energy, author energy, if I'm going to walk in, I'm going to start my own company energy, then there's just a different way to do it. You've never done it before. So now you're going to have to change up how you move. And yes, it requires work. Most of it is here. And I can tell you all day, I work on my body. I work on that, but I work here and on my heart spiritually more than anything else. If anyone that's close to me will know, can speak for that. That is real. I work out, but my here and my heart, because that to me supports everything, is the main thing. All right, guys, we finna walk into this day like a beast. We finna walk into this day like bosses. We're gonna walk into this day knowing that we're going after the goals and dreams, the systems and processes that support the kind of lives that we want. All right, guys. Look, it's my first time doing this thing on StreamYard. Shout out to my business consultant, Patterson, man. Look, doing it. I hope it worked. I don't even see any comments. I'm just saying. All right, guys. Appreciate you. There's no Facebook Live tonight. Because I'm starting to make sure I go to bed on time, and we'll always be in the mornings. If you need to shift, we're talking about shifting. You see it up, book a session, get with me, get a free consult. Let me know. And whether it's mind, body, and spirit, that's what I do. Let me know. Hit the, book a consult. That's a free consult. And we go from there. Hey, guys, let's get this thing going. Have an amazing, amazing day. I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Boom! Let's go.